I got a bunch of giant stuff. My basement, signed mini helmets and whatnot. When is it again?
On Sunday.
Tempted to go. I like that guy. Probably weird, grown men going there, getting things signed. Guys probably do it though.
Yeah, there's old guys going
Yeah,
too.
it just seems weird. It's like a thing kids should do. Be like, here, kid, do this for me.
Or
All right. Anyways, okay. So, naming and writing formulas for ionic compounds. All right. So that's what we're gonna write. Naming and writing formulas for the ionic compounds. All right. So I'm gonna write 3 formulas. You're gonna learn how to name it. I'm gonna give you 3 names. You're gonna learn how to write the formula. So, for example, if I say sodium chloride, does everyone here know what that means? The formula for that. Sodium chloride. What would it be? NaCl. Right. That's pretty common. You've heard me say it before. But what you're doing there is you're making the connection in your head between the symbols and the name. And some of you might pick it up quick. Some might take a little longer. That's okay. But it's important to know how to do this. So here we go. I'm going to give you 3 formulas. And then next to that, I'm going to give you 3 names. And then we'll do both. We'll name it. And then we'll write the formula. And then we'll see what we have for time. But this is what your homework's going to be on. More of the same. I'm just going to kind of make them up, take a picture, and send it later. All right, here we go. Let's go with LiCl. Let's go with CaS. And let's go with MgF2. So there's our 3 compounds that we will name. So leave some space next to it to write the name. And then over here, or if you want to go underneath it, I don't really care how you do it, just leave space for the name. Over here, I'm going to give you a name. Let's go with sodium iodide. Let's go with strontium, oops, it's a C. Strontium oxide. And let's go with barium. Bromide. Okay. What did I say again? 106?
yeah.
Okay, good. That'll be enough time. All right. Anyone think they can name LiCl? Raise your hands for me. LiCl. Okay. What's Li? Lithium. And what about Cl? Chloride? Did you say chloride?
Yeah.
Very good. So it's not lithium chlorine. It's lithium. Sometimes, you know, when I'm up here, I'm thinking and writing, and then I screw it all up. So, lithium chloride, it ends in I, not E, just like all these. Iodide, oxide, bromide. So you're going to start to pick that up. That in these ionic compounds, the non-metal, the name always ends in I. If it's just an element, so just Cl, that's chlorine. But if it's in a compound, it's called chloride. The metal never changes, that's easy. Lithium, calcium, magnesium, sodium, strontium. So the metals are easy. It's the non-metals that start to get a little weird.
Is it always first word capitalized, second word not?
Yeah. Not that big a deal, but technically, yes. Like if you were to capitalize it, you'll be fine. No one's taking points off for that. But all right, what about this? Who's got CaS? Go ahead, Will.
Calcium sulfide.
Calcium sulfide. Calcium sulfide. You just didn't want to say it. Well, what's the worst that could happen? You're wrong, who cares? I'm wrong all the time. I've been wrong millions of times in my life. MgF2. Right. Magnesium fluoride. Magnesium fluoride. What do you think, Silas? Not too bad, right? You guys probably are with me, I think, right? Becky, everybody with me here? Shane? Getting there? need some more soup. Soup stats. Go. Get fuzzy in here. Alright. So again, all you do when I give you the formula, find the name. Now if you can't remember the name, it's on the back of the reference tables. Table S has all the names. I think you probably do. Lithium, and then this you just need to change to IDE. So lithium chloride, calcium sulfide, and magnesium fluoride. Now, over here, we're going to do the other way around. I gave you the name, you write the formula, it gets a little harder. Let's use this example right here. Why is there a 2 there?
Because that's how many,
That's
well,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, but why? Why is there only one CL and one L?
Right?
What?
That's how many bonds it makes.
Yep, we're getting there. Okay, true or false? All atoms are neutral. True. Why? Protons equal the electrons, right? What's the charge of a proton?
+1.
Positive. Plus 1. What's the charge of an electron?
-1.
Negative. Negative 1. So if I have 10 protons, 10 electrons, it adds up to 0. You guys see that sign over there? Did you ever notice that sign? Proton, electron, and neutron?
Yeah, the neutron sort of looks negative.
No, the neutron doesn't give a crap, is what it says, which is hilarious. Because the neutron doesn't care. It's neutral. Kind of like Switzerland. So, I don't know if anyone gets that, but anyways, it's a funny sign. That when the girl who made that, when she first gave it to me, I was laughed pretty hard. I thought it was hilarious. Hey, how's it going? So, all right, atoms are neutral. Are compounds neutral?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So, go to your periodic table, look at Mg, look in the top right corner. +2. Everyone go over to the other side, look at F, top right corner. -1, eyes up here. If Mg is +2 and F is -1, and that 2 isn't there, does it add up to 0? No. What about with the 2? Yes. 2 -1s and 1 +2 adds up to 0. True or false? True. Okay? +2, -1, -1. Together that equals 0. The reason that 2 is there is because of the charges.
Howdy.
Hey, Todd. Now, so that's the example. Let's apply it. Sodium iodide. What 2 elements are we using?
Sodium.
Na and I. Now, it may just be NaI, but there may be a subscript of 2 or 3, we don't know. How do you know? You look at your periodic table. What's the charge for Na in the top right corner? +1. What's I's charge? -1. Do they add up to 0? Yes. So this does not need a subscript. That is the answer. All right. Strontium oxide. What's the symbol for strontium? SR. What about oxide? Oh, now hold on. Don't say anything. I want everyone to do this on their own. What's the charge, top right corner for SR? You can answer that. +2. So SR is +2. What about O? -2. So does a +2 and a -2 add up to 0? Yes. So do I need a subscript? No. That's correct. 1 SR, 1 O. That's the formula for strontium oxide. Barium bromide. What's the symbol for barium? Ba and?
BR.
Now, if you look at the charges, what's Ba? +2. What's the charge on Br? -1. So I need 2 BRs. We're not done. Don't pack it up. We're not done. So, those are the easy ones. Here's a hard one. I got 3 minutes, so I'm using them. Okay. Write this down. FeO, leave a space or 2. Fe2O3. These 2 compounds do not have the same name. That's impossible, because they're not the same thing. It's like H2O and H2O2. H2O is water. H2O2 is hydrogen peroxide. Those subscripts change the whole game. carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, very different substances. This and this both have iron, both have oxygen, oxide. But this one is called iron 2 oxide, and this one down here is called iron 3 oxide. Just write it, I'll explain it, and then we're done for today.
I'm just gonna go pay something.
Yes. So, just give me another minute or so of your attention up here, and I'll do the best to explain this here. The charge on oxygen is -2. If you guys look at oxygen, there's no other charge. In the top right corner, it's -2. But find iron, number 26, right in the middle. Right, it's +2 or +3. Well, pay attention. So, if this is -2, and there's only one of them, and there's only one Fe, what does this have to be to add up to 0? +2. This +2 tells me the Roman numeral is 2. Now look down here. How many negative charges total do I have here? -6. So what does this charge have to be to give a +6? A +3. So this 3 tells me it's a Roman numeral 3. So the Roman numeral tells me the charge on the item. If it makes sense, great. If not, I'll go over it again tomorrow. So don't stress it. Okay? I guess you are free to go. There's no bells, so
I feel like it should be iron oxide, iodine.
that would be fun. And I will send the homework to remind.